Hey guys, it's James here. Welcome back. So today we're going to do a mobile tutorial. I'm going to show you guys basically how to do my overlay style. And yeah, so let's get into it. First off, we're going to start off with the text. A lot of people have been asking me, again, whatever font you want, and then style. So you go to effects. And then you have this effect right here. Pretty self-explanatory. And then what you can do, you can copy this, paste it, and then erase, it will say it, so then you erase that and then type, the next word. And then you kind of do the same thing, copy and paste, and, do it like that. And then you're going to have to kind of like play with it to make sure like it's the right timing. Here we go. Overlays. So again, this style is called overlay. What you want to do, again, you need to have Pro for this. So we go to remove BG. You do not want to use this auto removal feature. Okay, do not use that at all because it's not really that good. You want to use custom removal. It shows you what to do. If you see that, you see that? It shows you what to do. So you trace. With the quick brush, you can adjust the size to whatever you want. And you also have the quick eraser. So if I want to erase something, I can. Like that. And then, there it is. And then you just hit the check mark right there. Boom. But we're not done yet. You see it comes in, but like, because we want to have like an effect. So what we do is we add an effect. So usually I would add unfold. I would add swoosh. Swoosh is a good effect. And you would have that at 0.2. 0.2 is pretty good. So then watch when it comes in.
Try me.
Right, you see that?
Try me.
So that's what you want to do. Okay. Now, you see when it comes in, I don't have any, there's no animation for that because first of all, the phone will be really laggy. The phone will be really laggy. That's just not, when there's too much effects on the phone, it's not good. So you do that, boom. And then, you do the same thing. Okay. And then boom. So now this comes in. This is a continuation of this right here. So it comes in, and what you want to do is you want to copy this clip right here, paste it, and it'll be up here. Now, why do you want to do that? Well, because when you paste this on the duplicate, this is what you're going to do. And hopefully this is making sense. What you want to do here, you want to boot BG again. Yeah, so then that's all you got to do for that. And then you can add an animation for this as well if you want to. Don't really need to. Right, you don't really need to. So then, you add your overlays. So this would be like full screen normally. Right, because now you see that this is the background's moved here. So you can finally add stuff. So this will be full screen like that. What you want to do is basically make it smaller, put it over to the side. I'll normally go by the 4-corner rule. So the 4-corner rule is basically having it from here, 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 and here. It definitely depends. What you can do is you can mask. So masking is basically you scroll over until you see mask, which should be here. And then you can do this one, mirror. And then you can make it bigger, smaller. This is called feathering. So feathering basically kind of blurs out the edges like that. So it looks pretty cool. And then again, you can make it a little bit bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do. And boom. There it is. That way it comes in like that. The next one comes in. And again, you can place them wherever you want them to be. You can place them wherever. And yeah. So then again, so with layers, you have to have layers on too. So like, because I forget that they don't really auto stack. So you have to layer them and put them where you want them. So for example, for this right here, you better scroll over to layers and you make sure that you see how like this is up front. So this, whatever is up here is up front, right? So this is behind this You see how it's coming up front? This is behind it. This is that. Oh, yeah, and it even shows you like, you know, what you want. So right to the right is to the back. It's like what's behind. To the left is what's up front. I'm glad it shows you that too. That's great. So again, so since this is up here, and you see it right here as well. See it right here. When you add that, make sure you go to layers and put it up front. That way, that's the thing that you see coming up front. And then again, boom. This is the continuation of this scene right here. And then this comes in. Boom. Like that. So, and then it's just a repeat of that, you know, whole process. It's a repeat of that. So let's play it from the beginning.
It only takes one bullet. You ain't got the nerve. Try me. All right, now listen up. Things are gonna be different.
Right, you see that?
Now listen up. Things are gonna be different around here now that Rango's in town. Got some new rules.
So again, that's all you're doing. You know, no background, no background, comes back in. And then with this, what I did was I copied and pasted this clip right here. I put it up here. And then for the fast clip right here, I basically put in, I don't have the whole video right now, but the whole video that I had, I basically sped it up times 100. And then, you know, after I take out the background with this one, the duplicate, background's taken out, hit the check mark, and then you see the fast clips, and then, right, you see that? Okay. And then you, you add this again, so this is another clip with the background taken out. Custom removal. Again, you don't want to use the auto removal feature at all. Don't use it at all. And then boom. And then boom. Background comes in. This guy comes in. Background. No background. Background comes in. No background. Boom. Just like that. So again, it's just a repeat of what I did before with no background. You see that? So boom. No background comes in there. The background comes back in there. No background for this one. Background comes back in right here. No background with the bird and him. And then this is here too. Background comes back in. And then again, we do what we did before. Was we copy and paste here. Put it there. And then you add your other clips. You add these two or however many clips you want to add. And then again, you add this here. Take out the background and then you go to layers. And then you have it up front. Again, this is the more to the left, that's the more fun it will be. So since this is up front, you want it up front, you drag it over to the front. If I wanted it behind, I would drag it behind, and then you would see this is up front now, right? So yeah, drag it up front, now he's up front. Boom. Background comes back in. Boom. No background. Background coming back in. And then again, you see that this is like a repeated process. Repeated process, you know. Copy it again. Add your clips behind him. And then with this one coming in, take out the background. Layers. Drag it up front. This is what it would look like without him being up front. That's what it looked like with him being in front. You see that? It then hit the check mark. Boom. Background comes back in. And then, so I loop it back to the beginning. So basically what I would do is you will copy and paste this, the beginning part, and then go right before he starts to speak. So like you see, right, you see like right before he like, you know, clocks back the gun like that, you basically would go right before that part.
It only takes one bullet. You ain't got the nerve. Try me. All right, now listen up. Things are gonna be different around here now that Rango's in town. Got some new rules. I want my shoes shined every morning with coffee hot. Danish on the side.
There it is. You can add some, dialogue if you want to. You don't really have to. But, that's what I did. I added some dialogue, so here it is.
All right, now listen up. Things are gonna be different around here now that Rango's in town.
Oh, isolate voice. So you isolate voice. This is the pro effect. So when you isolate the voice, it takes out most of the background music and stuff like that. So you just hear,
All right, now listen up. Things are going to be different around here now that Rango's in town.
And now you're able to add some effects. So like, let's say I wanted to add some like reverb. So reverb is like call effect. Like if you're in a church or something and you're talking, and the sounds are bouncing off the walls and stuff like that. That's basically what reverb is. So let's say we wanted to use church. Put church at like 50%.
All right, now listen up. Things are going to be different around here now that Rango's in town. Got some new rules. I want my shoes shined every morning with coffee hot. Danish on the side.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of adds a little bit extra to it. So when we do add the music back in, it will sound a lot like this.
All right, now listen up. Things are going to be different around here now that Rango's in town. Got some new rules. I want my shoes shined every morning with coffee hot. Danish on the side.
You see what I'm saying? So I hope that made a lot of sense to you guys. This is the watermark that I use. Here it is. Now the font, forget what font I use for this, but you can use whatever font you want. And then you go to animations. If it loads up, there it is. And then I use image overlay. Again, this is pro. So for most of the stuff, you want to use pro. Okay. So pro, you can have it up like that, or can have it at like 3 seconds. It doesn't really matter.
Nope.
I haven't done an edit on my phone in so long. I hope this, makes sense. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this, and yeah, that's it, man. This is the mobile tutorial. Hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, signing off.